Okay, now when we draw the box and whisker diagram, they already gave us the number line. So I'm going to start off by making a dot here, and I'm going to say that's the minimum value. And I'm going to make a dot there, and I'm going to say that's the maximum value. If you prefer, you can even go and put the values in. Okay, then we have one at 61. No, I'm lying. We go to our data here, and we say we have one at 59. We have one at 73. And we have one at 93. 67, sorry. So they're there, and I draw my box. You should do this with a ruler. Oh, that's not a very straight line. You should also do those with a ruler. Okay, so that's question 1. Now we are going to look at the ogive. So the ogive is also called the accumulated frequency curve. And what you're going to do is you are going to plot points using for an x and a y value. The x value is going to be the upper limit of the group, because we're working with grouped data, and the y value is going to be the accumulated frequency. Okay, then also very important is you have to ground it. So always know when you ground it, you go one step back. So let's say my classes were from 10 to 15, and from 15 inclusive to up to 20, and from 20 inclusive up to 25. Then this will be the value that I'm going to use for the upper limit there. And that's going to be part of the first point that I plot. But then when I ground it, I'm going to say, okay, I can see that the step here is 5 each time. So I'm going to take one step back, and at 10, I'm going to ground it at the bottom. Ground means you have to draw it to the x-axis. So you just take one step back to ground it. Then also very important, you don't use a ruler at all. This has to be a smooth curve. But indicate your points clearly so that they guide your shape. Okay, and I'm going to do this example with you guys. So they say copy and complete the cumulative frequency table. So remember, when we're talking about cumulative frequency, we're saying the numbers, the frequency add up as we go along. So I'm going to do the first 2 or 3 for you, and then I want you to just complete them quickly, and then in the next video I'll show you how to draw the ogive from that. So the first one is easy. You just copy whatever the frequency is in the previous one, and then you're going to say whatever is written here plus what is written here will go here. So I'm going to say, okay, I have 2 plus 7, which means this is 9. Next one, I'm going to say whatever is written here plus what is written here will go there. So I'm going to say the 9 plus the 10 gives you 19. And I carry on doing that. So I'm going to say 19 plus the 15, and you complete your frequency table. Very important, it never decreases. So as we move along here, it doesn't decrease. Our frequency oftentimes increase a bit. As you can see here, it goes 2, 7, 10, 15, and then it starts decreasing again. But your cumulative frequency never ever decreases. Another important thing that you must remember is that your final value here must be equal to the total amount that pot took. In whatever it was, whether it be a survey or an experiment or whatever. So this one says 60 motorcyclists past an intersection. So your number here has to add up to 60. You can't have more than whatever your limit was in your cumulative frequency table. So take some time, make sure of your numbers, and make sure you get to 60 on that.